Good day, folks, and thanks for checking into the channel once again. Today I'm going to open up this little plasma cutter I got off Amazon. Looked at some reviews, and apparently this is one of the better ones for the price that you pay. I'm kind of curious to try it out and see what I got. Stick around. Well, here it is. Basically, you get a better shot. I have that tubing back there, but I got the plug, your ground, your little wrench that I didn't see, probably to tighten the tips onto the torch, your small bag of consumables. These two here and the two tips are apparently the ones that go for that you use the most, I presume, and your torch. Also, when reviewing it online, I couldn't help that he was recommending a lot to get some consumables, and it was a good idea because you only have two spares, and I mean, how long is that going to last? And they're quite affordable. This was I think $39 on Amazon, Canadian, and there you get a, you know, you're good for a little bit there. And your tips here, you got lots. I just don't want to be in the middle of a little job and have to go and look for tips. Now let's see what the cutter itself looks like. Go. Nice little machine. I don't know how good you can see that on camera there, but yeah, and it has a built-in water filter. I'd like to get another one put on. I guess that saves the life of your consumables quite a bit if you trap most of the moisture in those filters. But anyway, there it is. Pretty basic hookup. Let's see how the stuff hooks up. Oh, one goes down here. And there's cover. That must be just your air, I imagine. And this, there's only one place that it can go, is there. It's your trigger, I presume. The only one way it goes in, there's a little notch. Kind of reminds me of the mic on some of my radio equipment. And here's your red. You just take off that little connector. And there you go. Now let's see if it works. Yeah. Well, we got her all hooked up. We got the compressor hooked up here. She's ran already, and she's fully jacked with air. So now it's just a matter of putting the ground on my piece of metal here, putting on my helmet and trying it. We're just going to try to cut a couple of straight lines freehand first, just to see where it goes. We laid down a welding blanket. We're just going to cut small pieces. I don't want to get too crazy until we build ourselves some kind of spark catcher or some, you know, some kind of plasma cutting table, a small one even. But anyway, I'll give it a shot, see what happens. Here goes nothing. Put my finger on the trigger would help. Woo! Works! Now I'm going to try to cut some of this light square tubing here. Oh, I'd say about 1/8 of an inch. Just to see how she goes. Straight cut, if I can. Oh yeah! Well folks, overall I'm quite pleased. Like I stated many times, I'm still trying to get used to this new piece of equipment, but this here, I'm telling you, it wasn't too bad of a cut there for a freehand, nice and straight here. And then I just wanted to, you know, I find that even if you overuse the amps a little bit on something, it's better than under. You know, you understand what I'm saying? At least you're going to cut through it. Right there I had it set for 60 amps, 50 amps, sorry, and 60 pounds to cut thick, about 10 millimeters. But I tried some thicker stuff. I'm just not set up at a proper angle and stuff to do it. I got to get used to it. It did cut right through the almost 1/4 inch angle iron there. But this stuff here, for this tubing here, went really good. And yeah, I can't wait to use it for when I'm building some kind of project instead of staying there with the grinder for 10 minutes, cutting through something and going through, you know, half a wheel. And I know how to cut, so it's a task. But no, I'm quite satisfied with the machine. This here is the Bestarc BTC 500 DP. Like I explained earlier, the D is for dual voltage and the P is for pilot arc. And I don't think I went over how to set this machine. I showed the hookup where I hooked up my ground here. Very simple, screws in, kind of plugs in. You got your torch here, has 3 connectors. Your bottom one here screws on. This one here, see that, has a notch on it. There's only one way to go in. Boop. And the last piece you hook up is this, your pilot arc switch here. You just unscrew it, slide the little hole connector over it, and tighten it back. And that's it. Your air pressure is regulated here. To increase it, you go clockwise, and to decrease it, you go counterclockwise. And there's even a lock on it, I've noticed. Well, if you want to keep it at one spot, you push it in, she'll lock there, so you can't accidentally turn it. And if you want to unlock it, you just pull it. Just a little tip to remember. Here is where you set your amperage. Very simple. You know, low is 30, high is 50. And this is your post time. How long you want air to run through your gun after you've done your cut. They recommend as much as possible. So I'm running it at 10 right now. 10, I think it only goes as high as 15. So I'm running it at 10, which causes my small compressor obviously to kick on more often. But for now it'll do. And when you plug it in, it automatically adjusts. As you can see here, mine has jumped to 220. That's what I have it hooked up to. And they say not to run this and your compressor on the same circuit in your shed or in your shop, as they say you can trip the circuit. But anyway folks, that's it. Relatively short little video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it give you some ideas. I'm not saying you have to buy this one, but from the reviews I watch and from a couple of times here I've tried it, I'm impressed. You know, for the hobbyists in the shop, it's a great little tool to have. Anyway folks, like I said before, like, share, subscribe, make a comment if you want, and tell your friends. if you liked it. If you didn't like it, just forget about the whole damn video. Until next time, peace.